All right, everyone, I want you to meet someone so special to me, Nyla Nove. Say hi, Nai. Say hi to the world.
The long-awaited Nyla.
She's here.
She's here now. Wow. Oh, man. You did it.
I did it.
You did it.
Mommy's girl. All right, Nai. We're here. You're here.
Does it feel real to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Sometimes it feels real to me. Sometimes it still doesn't.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you mean? Like, it doesn't?
Because it's like, is this my baby? Like, I just feel like, yeah, it's just like, I don't know, sometimes it's just like we babysit, they're just looking after this baby
Well,
for
I guess
somebody
I've
else.
had 9 months to prepare because
Right.
I've felt all of the physical.
And that's the other thing, like, I for sure know it's your baby, but
Right.
like, yo, like,
But is it
I
yours?
Right, I ain't do no work for this baby. I mean, I did, but, you know, not like the work you
did
put
the
in.
fun
I
stuff.
did all the fun stuff. She's so beautiful, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I know it's my baby. That's how I know.
It's funny, though, because she looks like my side of the family. But that's how you know it's your baby.
She gonna grow into it. Don't worry. She gonna grow into my looks. Open your eyes. Open your eyes for the
Open your
people.
eyes, Nai. They want to see you. They want to see you, Nyla. Nyla Nove. They want to see you, Nyla.
Not the Cardi B.
I did that. No. I did that earlier when she was crying and she stopped and
She
just
did?
looked at me.
Like, what is that?
So Nyla likes to sleep during the day and party during the night. You do.
It's my daughter.
You do.
Yeah, it's been hard to get some sleep, especially during the first couple of days. Right now, she's
Doing better.
Yeah, she's doing better.
Yeah.
She's 5 days old today. But those first couple of nights, woo, it was rough. Because Jovi's breastfeeding, so yeah, it's just been that's been a whole process in itself.
It's a beast, but I heard that before I even started. But super painful for me, and for the last 3-4 nights, Nyla has literally been wanting to nurse, like, it seems like every 15 minutes, don't it?
Right, it do.
So it's just like so painful, like, and her latch is so strong, like when she latches on, it's so strong, and it, like, I literally scream in pain.
Her pain tolerance is non-existent though, but it ain't.
But you literally don't do anything. But you want to talk about my pain? Like, you haven't done anything. I would like to see you carry a baby for 9 months, experience the contractions and the delivery, and have her latch onto your nipple.
All jokes aside, this whole process, I've gotten way more respect for Javon Like,
I've gotten way more respect for pregnant women.
yeah.
I have, because we just make it look so just natural and just effortless.
Yeah.
But it's a beast, like from beginning to end. Like it's literally like you get over something. Like, so for me, it was like morning sickness. You get over that, and then it's like something else, and then something else, and then something else, and then people don't talk about the postpartum after having the baby. That's a beast too. So it's women just, they're superheroes.
I will say this though, you wear it all well. You do.
Yeah.
You don't look like
way to get back into the good graces,
you don't
brother.
look like what you've been through. No, but I have so much more respect for Javon. But yeah, like she said, pregnant women in general. Like, it's one thing to hear about it. You hear about so many women going through this whole experience and they talk about it, but it's another to see it up close. Because like when I was watching her go through that and all the pain and just the pushing process and like all the effort that it takes, I'm just like, wow. And I'm amazed that women do it multiple times, you know. We got a goal to have.
Yeah, everybody would tell me like all that pain, like once you finally get her in your arms, you'll forget about all of that. I ain't forgot. I ain't forgot. But I mean, I still want another one, but I'm already dreading what comes with the next pregnancy. But I'm blessed because some women can't carry babies or have babies, so I'm really blessed, and it is all worth it once you get what you know.
I say so.
Once you get what you get.
That girl is beautiful.
Yeah, that's my girl.
I remember the first time she came out, and like that was the first thing I said. I just said, "Yo, she's so beautiful."
Yeah.
And I just went to Javon. I said, "You did it," and it was really, it felt real when I was able to hold her on my chest for the first time, chest to chest. That's the moment where it all hit me at once. And I just looked up to Javon and I told her thank you. Yeah, that felt real. I was crying.
It's okay.
Yeah, it was special.
Yeah, it was.
Special moment.
It was a special moment. Trey likes to do the skin to skin with her.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
So every time she doesn't have clothes on, here he comes throwing his shirt off.
Yeah, yeah, my baby. Yeah. She got the sweetest breath.
Baby breath.
I love it. I love stealing my kisses. I'ma always do this too. So don't get it twisted, mama. You always gonna get kisses from me. I don't care if you're married with kids. Mwah! Look. She like, get off me, daddy. Get off me. Mwah! You gonna get them all. All right, y'all tell us who she looks like. Hold on, I'm gonna hold her up. I wish she could open her eyes. Come on, Nyla, wake up. Open your eyes, my baby. Don't cry. Don't cry. All right, who she look like? They gonna say me because I made the same face she making. Oh, my girl. I tell you, life has definitely changed for me in a little amount of time. Since the draft, everything is new. Like my mindset, direction, even just being here. You know, at first I wanted to get drafted no matter where. And now looking back on it, like had I had to go somewhere other than Cleveland, it would have been a terrible thing, honestly, just not being able to be here for the birth of my child. And not just the birth, but everything that goes along with that. Like, just the support, being there, comforting, being able to prepare and get everything ready for Nyla. Like, I would have been miserable. She would have been miserable. Javon would have been miserable if I had to leave, So I'm really grateful. I'm so grateful to be here, to be home for this whole process. It's been it wasn't the path that I would have chose, but it's better than I would have expected, and being able to be, home with my entire family, like even just spending Thanksgiving together is those little things, you kind of take for granted. It's been a long time since I've been able to celebrate Thanksgiving with everybody. So it's a lot to be grateful for in this season. Speaking of Thanksgiving, it's a lot to be thankful for, and I wouldn't trade anything right now. So with that said, we're kind of still in the same boat. I'm unemployed, right? I don't have a job or a team. I'm still a free agent here floating around, but I have such a different mindset, a mindset on purpose. And I think more than anything, rather than chasing money or chasing a job opportunity, I'd rather be in purpose. And sometimes purpose is not always comfortable. Sometimes purpose, it looks different depending on the season that you're in. And right now, in this season of transition into fatherhood and, trying to figure out what's next, I've stopped trying to figure it out and just trust God. That's where I'm at with everything right now. I'm trusting Him. And trusting Him doesn't, a lot of people want answers, and I don't have answers for them. But I know the one who does have the answers, and that's good enough for me. And that's good enough for me. Recently, I had a few phone calls about some teams interested overseas. So within this last week, some teams have even reached out. But I had to, tell them no. That was before Nyla was born, and even right after she was born, I was like, I want to be here for a little while for my daughter's birth. And it's like, a lot of people don't understand that decision. Like, friends and people I talk to, they're like, hey, you gotta go get this money, man. And I can't put a value on this time that I've had with my daughter. Like, no money could amount to the joy that I feel being with her. So, to those people, I got this under control. I'm not worried about money. Money, it comes and goes. I've had a lot of it, and seasons like this where I probably had the least amount of money that I've ever had as an adult, and I'm actually in a better headspace, honestly. So in this season, God He's shown Himself to me as a provider, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing at every turn. Like, when you worried about something, one of my favorite scriptures, Philippians 4:6, says, "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything." And when you do that, you take your worries and cares to God and watch Him come through for you. But a lot of times we try to, bust a move and make it happen on our own, and it doesn't always turn out well. In this season, man, I'm really relying and I'm depending on Him to open up a door and make a way. And along this journey, I have had some more confirmations that I am, in His will and doing what He wants me to do, and that gives me peace. But it's not for everybody to understand, and I don't expect everybody to understand, the decisions that I'm making, because even sometimes I don't understand the decisions I'm making sometimes. Yeah, even I don't understand. If I'm being honest, it's like, man, okay. You look at the bank account and you be like, what in the world? Because I'm used to being you know, a single man living overseas, or, you know, being a professional athlete, and, you know, you got money in, but you don't got no real obligations, you know, so you don't got a family to worry about, or you don't have, you know, bills to pay. Like overseas, they pay for our housing, they pay for our car, they pay for the lights and everything. So, you know, I just had money rolling in and didn't really have any real responsibilities. So I was, you know, giving a lot of my money away. But now in this new season of a father with a child, it's like you have to be a better steward over your finances. You have to have a better understanding of where every dollar is going, and it has to make sense. But in this season of like not having a job and having no money coming in right now, it's been tough. Like, it's been really tough. Especially for me, because I'm used to having, you know, abundance. But now, you know, that's what it gets back to, really trusting and believing God, because although I feel like I'm lacking, I haven't lacked anything. I haven't lacked anything. But I also know that this is just a season and it's temporary. But in this season, it's teaching me a lot. It's teaching me, number one, how to trust God. It's also teaching me maturity, understanding wants and needs. You know, it's a lot of things I want that's like, you don't really need that in this season. And I keep saying season because I know that it's going to change. And I know there's going to be another season that comes around where I am going to be able to get the things that I want. But right now, this is time to sacrifice. And it's really growing me up to see what's important. And then I'm looking back at like stuff I've purchased and done, and just like, yo, I was so like just reckless and just, you know, spending all type of money, spending thousands of dollars on bags and shoes, and it's just like, for what? Like, and I'm in the process of like throwing all these clothes away, like, cause it's like I don't even have room enough for Nyla's stuff because I got so much stuff, and it's just like, what am I still buying stuff for me? And it's, you just start seeing, when you start getting older and more mature, you just realize how selfish, how just self-consumed you are. And when you have other people who are more important in your life, you start to realize that, you know, you got to put others before yourself. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful to do that. Because what's the alternative, you know? Being by yourself. And I lived that life for a long time, you know? Life is a journey. And, you know, I've heard this phrase and it stuck with me, that the journey is better than the destination. Because so many times we get caught up in trying to get to this place, get to this desired outcome. And then not realizing, like, once you get there, if you ever get there, you still got to keep living. There's still other problems, and, you know, and sometimes the problems are even greater at higher levels that we want to go to. But we so thirsty to get there, and instead of just the process to get there. Process, man. And I'm grateful for my process, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Seriously, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Oh, man. So the question becomes, do I still want to play ball? And the truth is, yes. I love the game. I've been doing it my whole life, and I feel like I'm just entering into my prime years, like just my understanding of the game. I might not be able to jump as high as I was as I did when I was 18, but as far as playing the game, understanding the game, thinking the game, I'm on a whole new level. So obviously I want to play, but and I can honestly say this, that I'm more concerned about God's will for my life than my will for my life. If it was up to me, yeah, I would, you know, find my way onto a NBA roster again and continue to play and make millions of dollars. But also, if that was God's will for me, I would have did it already. He allowed me to reach the NBA stage once, but I never made millions playing the game of basketball. And I never was able to stay on an NBA roster for a long period of time. But if it was his will for me, I would have did that. I know I have the ability and talent to, so it's not about ability, but it's about identity. And that's what I'm learning more than anything in this season. Identity is the most important thing. And so my identity is a child of God before it is a basketball player. And learning that, I found out, I'm finding out my purpose. Hold on one second, let me see what wifey wants from Starbucks. I can't stand Starbucks, by the way. It's overpriced, it's overrated. Hey babe, what you want from Starbucks?
Ice cream brulee latte, tall, the small size.
Ice cream brulee latte.
Yes, it's a seasonal thing.
It's a seasonal thing. All right.
Shut Drake. I'm for real. For real, we can fight.
All right, ice
You
cream.
feel like
What?
go hard.
Ice cream brulee latte. You better make me get something from here. And I was just talking about it.
You're a fake believer.
Nah.
You're little.
Never mind. You know what?
You believe
I'm not getting it.
No.
Starbucks is demonic. I was just saying it on camera.
Shut up.
It
Get
is.
my stuff.
All right, bye. Bro, it is what? Don't get this on camera. This is from my wife, it's not me. What am I about to do next? And the short answer is I don't know. But I have a feeling it has something to do with building the church. And when I say building the church, not church as in what we're used to seeing, but I'm talking about God's real church, which is his people. And it's about showing and teaching people how to worship God in spirit and truth. And not about going to a building one day out of the week, giving God praise, and then the rest of the days you living however you want. That is not how God designed his people to live. It is living for God 24/7, 365. Who you are in the dark is who you should be in the light. Who you are behind closed doors is who you should be on any platform. And that's what he's looking for. He's looking for a true bride. And that's what I strive to be every single day, and that's what I'm focused on. I'm not focused on making money. I'm not focused on, trying to be famous or, get rich. I was focused on that at one season of my life, but now it's more about, I'm a father now, and I'm just taking this thing one day at a time. But I do know I am called to build God's true church. And what that looks like, only time will tell. I ain't got all the answers, but I know the one who does. And that's good enough for now. 9-9. Look, she waking up. She like, why are you getting me cold? Stretch. Come on, stretch. There you go. Good stretch. Wake up, my boo. Hey, my girl. Putting them over here. Hey, precious. Hi, precious. Hey, got it. Hi, precious.
Did she?
They wide open.
Oh, Nyla.
She was made for the camera. She not crying or nothing. My bundle of joy right here, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Yeah. All the sleepless nights and all of that is all worth it. So worth it. I go through it all again for her. Yeah. That's my girl. That's my girl. They said she gonna have me whipped around her finger. Yeah, right. That's my baby.
She does.
That's my girl.
Definitely does.
I don't know what they talking about. A we moe, 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 a we moe. In the jungle, the mighty jungle,
The lion sleeps tonight. Oh, wee! She bird.